Hello, Santiago. I have a question. Do you learn or talk with your teacher in the school about the free trade agreement with the United States? No, in the school we never speak about that.
Hello Natalia, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fine. What do you think about the free trade agreement?
I think it is concerning because the US has a very strong international presence, and a lot of countries, not just in South America, but for example, from Australia and my friend who is from the UK, we're concerned that US presence in certain countries like Cuba, for example, that's going to change the whole culture and international reputation of the country that we appreciate. So for that reason, a lot more people are wanting to quickly visit Cuba while it's still authentically Cuba before it changes. And I think people really like Colombia the way it is because it's so different. And if it became very Americanized, then in my opinion, it would be less unique to visit.
So you think that the free trade agreement is not a good choice from the culture of that country?
Yes.
What do you think about the free trade with Colombia? The implications?
It would be good for Colombia to have more of an international presence, I think. So in that way, there is a benefit. But I mean, it's hard to say. I couldn't offer a better solution. But with the US, I would think not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Hishman.
Hello.
I have a question. Have you heard about free trade agreement?
Yes.
And what do you think about it?
I think for the USA to come and have more presence in Colombia I don't know if that's going to be the best thing, only just because it's so Western, and with Western you tend to lose a lot of culture. It tends to be just more consumerism. People just buy a lot more, spend a lot more money, but they tend to lose some values. And Colombia has a lot of culture, so as long as it doesn't affect too much of the way people think and live, then I think it's a good thing. But if it does dominate, then it can lead to something a bit more negative, I personally think.
So do you think that in Colombia it's not that good for the culture, and how about the marketing?
I think the culture is really good in Colombia, but I don't think it's so great in Western countries like USA, more westernized, or say England where I'm from. But it does hold a lot of culture here. But the problem is once Western countries come in and they influence countries with a lot of culture, it can sometimes change people, and I don't think that's great. But I do think it's good that Colombia has ability to sell their products in the USA, which will help the economy in Colombia.
It will help the economy
In Colombia, but on the other side, I don't think it's so great that the Western countries come in and influence so much. But we'll see.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Hello, teacher. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Shayan Kashani.
And where are you from?
I am an Iranian-born Canadian citizen.
Okay, and what do you think about the free trade agreement?
The free trade agreement. Well, as a non-expert, I believe that, like most economic policies, it's complicated and it has pros and cons. Personally, I believe that some of the greatest pros of a free trade agreement are that prices in general get lowered inside the country and inside the economy, and everybody benefits from lower prices. Also, national security, in a sense, gets bolstered and heightened because a lot of problems with respect to border trades and illegal smuggling all get eliminated with a free trade agreement, and I think that's a really good thing. On the other side, what free trade agreements do is they eliminate the possibility for small mom-and-pop shops to thrive in an economy. So companies like Walmart, for example, just come in and take over the entire competition, and sometimes that's a bad thing. Another possible downfall is that when countries have free trade agreements with each other, often the weaker country becomes economically dependent on the stronger country, and this can actually be bad for the nation. So it's not an easy yes or no answer. I think that it depends on multiple factors.
And do you think for Colombia in this moment is good or bad the free trade agreement with the United States in this moment?
Okay, well, again, I'm not an expert in this area, and as a non-Colombian, I would say that the free trade agreement with the United States in this moment is a good thing. However, it should not be considered a long-term solution. I think the right way for Colombia is to use the opportunities of the free trade agreement in the moment to bolster their national economy, have capital influx into the country, and eventually go back to a more traditional trade agreement style.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hello, what's your name?
Juan Sebastián Vélez,
Okay, and where are you from?
here from Medellin.
I have a question. What do you think about the free trade agreement in general?
In general, depending on both parts. Okay, if you are a developing country and you are doing it with we call it developed country, you might lose more than you can win. Okay, why? Because developed countries export to your country finished products, and you're selling raw materials, right? So the balance trade will be mostly better for the developed country. Now, the developed country has power, negotiation power. The developed country doesn't have it.